Veyron, which I'll get into later. It had one really bad owner, but there was one that had it for a long time that took a lot of wristwatch shots with the interior, the Bugatti logo, all that stuff, and what he was wearing. Patek Philippe's, all kinds of fancy watches. But that was the old interior, and since the interior has now been completely redone in blue, I was trying to find a watch that would match the interior of my car in my collection, and well, there's only one, and that is my 1990 macaroni and cheese digital clock, which I saved, I think, at least 5 or 6 box tops in 1990, sent them in, and got this beautiful watch back, and as you can see, it matches my Bugatti perfectly. Now, another much-needed accessory with my Veyron has been this OBD2 scanner. It's very generic, but it plugs in, it works to where I can reset the code every time I fill up the tank because it triggers a check engine light. An evaporative emissions leak because somehow tank gases, when I fill up, are just venting into the engine, and we think one of the purge valves has failed, and that is why it's sensing a gross leak and also triggering a system 2 lean code on this side and some misfires. So I would love to not have to reset the check engine light every time I fill up, but finding parts for a Bugatti, well, they're not as hard as you would think, or at least I hope so. So rather than calling Bugatti and begging for a part and having 1,000% markup or whatever, I looked at the purge valve closely. This is a Volkswagen Audi product after all, so tons of parts shared with Volkswagen Audi, stuff like mass airflow sensors, oxygen sensors, spark plugs, coils, I think so many things that would swap over. The only problem is the modules. I'm sure they're the same as any other Volkswagen Audi, a lot of the computers, the modules in this thing, but programming them would be the big problem, as I encountered with another Volkswagen Audi product. I have a Bentley Continental GT that had an airbag module fail for the safety restraint system, required ripping out the interior, at least the center console and stuff, which was okay, but buying used modules didn't work, and yeah, Bentley was the only person that could program them. So they charged $2,000 for the same part with 30 seconds of programming because Bentley tax, and the Bugatti tax is way, way worse. But in here, I think I was able to match up a part, a purge valve from a Volkswagen Jetta. This little guy in here cost me all of $10. And if this $10 Volkswagen Jetta purge valve can solve the check engine light on my Bugatti, I will be a very, very happy man. And speaking of happy, I've put over 1,500 happy miles on this Bugatti, driving it all over the place, and it is a very fun, usable vehicle. But after that track day in the wet and driving back, it is absolutely filthy. But before I get this thing cleaned up, we're going to go once more into the breach, removing the bonnet at the Car Wizards and popping in a couple of purge valves and crossing our fingers. But before we get into things, thanks to Continental Tires for sponsoring today's video, and they have something special for those who love hitting the road with confidence. I'm proud to introduce the new Continental True Contact Tour 54, your ultimate companion for year-round adventures in your passenger car or crossover. As you can see, it is a great-looking tire, but it's not just about looks, you also get great performance. Engineered with the EcoPlus technology, it not only saves fuel and optimizes your vehicle's range, but also delivers shorter stopping distances on wet roads and extended tread life. So you get the best of both worlds, efficiency and durability rolled into one, and as always with Continental. Thanks again to Continental for sponsoring this video. She dirty, wizard.
Would you drive this thing in a rainstorm or something?
Everything. It was a dirty track day and made quite a mess, but I put 1,500 miles on this car since I bought it.
1,500 miles?
Yeah, daily driven exotic.
Good. They should be driven, not be sitting on a battery tender all the time.
Yeah, and here's the $10 fix. Some purge valves from Bosch.
These are probably like VW Jetta valves?
They look exactly the same on every single car. I think they've updated it a little bit, because the ones that are in there, I guess we'll see in a little bit, they have rubber going all the way around.
Oh, yeah.
And now they're making it a little more solid with that rubber in the middle. So fingers crossed that this is the right one, but they seem pretty generic.
Yeah, they use them across the board on all kinds of models. I'm sure it'll be fine. But one thing to definitely remember is this car can't stay here overnight.
Right. I have to stand next to it and wait, and the car cannot stay here overnight because your insurance, yeah.
They will not be happy.
I understand.
My luck is a freak tornado would come and tear up your Bugatti, and we may not be covered. I don't know. They might just drop me.
Right.
So that would not be good.
Well, I was happy to be your assistant, your nurse to your Bugatti doctoring before, so I'm happy to do it again to get the bonnet off. It wasn't that hard.
No, it wasn't that hard. I'll get Danielson over here and we'll get this bonnet off, and I think I'm going to let him tackle just switching out these valves real quick.
Right. There's going to be a lot of bending over.
Yep, I've stooped over engines for over 25 years, and now I'm paying for it.
We learned some things from the first one, huh?
Well, just being extra precautious. This side seemed to get a little too close for comfort, so I'm just trying to play it safe. But as you can see, there's no problem here. It's just pretty safe.
It has PPF on it, which definitely takes some of the edge off, and all the dirt, too. Okay. The wing is partially deployed to reach some of the bolts, and obviously be able to lift it off. Yeah. Pulling that. Very good. We should do this every week, Wizard.
Memorizing a Bugatti. Here you go. I'll let you take that one out. You just use that to spin it out. If you drop it in the engine bay, then it's on you.
Thanks, Wizard.
I'll go get a magnet.
Just precautionary magnet?
Yeah.
I'm holding it for dear life. I got it. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
There we go.
A little bit of Tetris here with the wing. Whee! That was... Oh my... So that's 2 minutes?
Maybe 2 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
Easy.
Oh,
There we go. The TP under.
here's that purge valve. And it's different. See? Wide oval. The plug's right here on this side, easy to see, so is that...
I can't see it very good from here.
Here
we go. So there's the plug.
Mm-hmm. Does it fit?
Goes right in.
It does fit.
It goes all the way in, too.
Oh, wonderful. So Volkswagen Jetta part
And
fits on a
like
Bugatti.
this little mount, this tab right here,
Mm-hmm.
it will fit right into here.
Yep.
Cancer is a long journey. It's overwhelming, but you just have to put your mind to it. And
Yeah, I think they updated it because the original part would break and tear off because the rubber would get old just like this. So the new updated part has a
So sit in just like the old one.
plastic housing. Yeah.
All right. I'll let you have at it, Danielson.
Okay.
Are you scared?
No, I just gotta figure out how to get to it. I'm not the tallest guy around.
Well, they put the one-time use clamps on.
Yeah,
This
we got
one's
this.
already loose, so that makes it easier.
Okay, yeah. I'm probably just gonna unbolt the bracket, at least on that side, take the clamps off, and go get new clamps. Okay, there we go. Yeah, give me a second. Let me go get some tools.
That exhaust just looks like it belongs on a NASA moon project lander or something. I don't know.
It really does.
Along with all the articulation for the wing, it's so cool, the engineering. But then it's let down by $10 purge valves from a Volkswagen Jetta.
Just the Mars rover having some sort of a Chevy part on it and it fails while it's on Mars. And why didn't we put a better part?
Right, so what are these purge valves doing, Wizard? I know we talked about it a little bit in the last video, but we have 2 here.
Right.
Why 2?
One for each bank, so it's when they do open, it's even. It's not just one side receiving the vapors.
I see.
You can see it on both sides, the computer would. But when you turn your car off, fuel vapors, they're not allowed to escape into the air. It's illegal. So the charcoal canister over there absorbs all those vapors while it's parked. These should be closed so they don't escape into the engine. When you turn your car on, it opens the purge valves, hence the name purge. It purges the canister, gets all the vapors out.
So when I'm filling up the tank, it's pushing all the vapors into the intake with the car off.
It shouldn't be, but it is.
And it's leading to a weird situation starting up the car.
So when you go to start it, the oxygen sensors are reading like something's wrong.
How are those clamps coming, Daniel?
Well, they're not the easiest ones to get out. Some people will cut them. I don't. Especially in this car, I don't want them to fly all over the place.
I still want to know what this is. It's like a tiny little tank.
Yeah?
I'm scared to open it. Something comes out, or
If it's a squirter?
it could be.
It doesn't seem...
Cool. For the turbos.
Maybe we shouldn't be turning it.
Okay.
I don't know what it does.
Well, it's not that warm.
It goes down to, maybe it's a vacuum reservoir or something? I don't know. There's just a hose down there that goes off to.
It's definitely not a generic Volkswagen Audi part.
Neither is this coolant tank.
These finely welded expansion tanks, which would end so many people's problems with their Volkswagen products, with all the expansion tanks exploding, and
Little ball-shaped ones, yeah.
turning yellow and orange over time and falling apart. That will probably never fail.
No, probably not. I really wouldn't want to buy these, though. These struts or shocks.
Yeah.
It's all kind of wiring and high-pressure hoses go into them.
Yeah, I hope they could be rebuilt.
I would think
Somebody.
This is barbed.
What? Has it made you bleed?
No, it's just barbed. Makes it a little hard to get out.
they fight you coming off.
What was that?
Glove.
Oh.
Always glove up.
Yep. Don't want to get these intake dirty. They're really stuck in there. They've been in there for how long? 10 years? How
Well,
old
it's
is
2008, so 15.
They're pretty much the same.
Alright.
Excellent.
Whoa.
I don't think will this jacket fit onto that, or?
Well, I shouldn't need it.
I think they updated the design. When I was shopping for these, they sell these individually,
Right.
and then they sold a new updated part number where this is all
Put a little grease on there.
built in.
Super.
Nice!
Okay, I need new clamps. Can't go that way. Honestly, I just cut a slit on this side and still use the stock plastic.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because this one's torn.
Yep. Some slight modification is required,
Just a wee bit.
at least for one side, because they didn't leave a slot big enough to clear over that. So probably not an issue with the other one, since it's mounted the other way, but minor modification.
Yep. Won't hurt it a bit.
It's like you're playing a tiny violin, you know?
And then
Right.
hold on, I guess.
There you go. No. I was about to give you a plug on your YouTube channel, and then you did that.
Well, you know, it has to be a little bit more sturdy so I can do it right.
He just did a fantastic job on my Ferrari Testarossa, going through the interior and a lot of the bits, and it was a deep dive mechanically on his YouTube channel if you want to check it out. As long as you...
And you're not?
Yeah, not yet. No.
Okay. I'll keep following.
If you want to sell your house in the Northeast Florida for top dollar without paying an enormous commission, doing expensive renovations, or host
Filing.
The bracket is now coming off. The concern is that it might touch the intake with it on. I didn't want to go on easily with the bracket.
There we go. Okay, so I still have to keep going.
Does it fit on the other side though?
It does fit on the other side.
Oh, okay. Just not wide enough.
Yeah, but unfortunately it's backwards. I need to go this way instead of that way.
And of course it's the side that's broken that doesn't want to line up. This one I think will be really easy to do. But this one we've got a plug that's got to go around, because now it's on the other side, and that's going to touch. It doesn't even want to reach. And then, yeah, there's a flow. It needs to go a certain direction. So,
Yeah, this valve is completely different. It's like a mirror of the other one.
but it still do the job. It's just it's going to take some wizarding, right?
Yep, some wizarding.
So what are we going to do?
It's pretty much a longer hose so the connector can reach properly, and then that's it.
Okay.
Just a longer piece of hose. So
A
this
little
one
bit
has
of
to be moved on that side, and it has to be a little bit longer.
All right. Not
That's
factory spec, but should be very functional.
on the road.
Yeah. New long hose and the plug. Come on. Here we go. And now it needs to go somewhere to live, huh?
Yep.
We gotta find a new home for the purge valve.
Well, you know, Mansory just uses zip ties to hold on their effects. And
Well, that's not totally true, but yeah, they did use some zip ties on the Mansory Veyron when Houston was peeling it off for the service.
we can just do that here, I think. Mansory says it's good.
You're gonna get in trouble. Because we definitely don't want it resting up against anywhere on the engine, because that's probably what killed the last one when the mount tore. So, cut that down to size. Just a little snip, wizard.
Yep, we've gotten the snips before.
Now that it's all installed, we just gotta find a way to do a little tuck, right?
I need to do it.
You gotta do it. Yeah. Well, I'm thinking more of like the Silence of the Lambs, where he does the little tuck and starts. Never mind.
Oh, no. I don't know anything.
All these hoses here. Huh.
Well, that doesn't look too terrible, honestly.
Yeah. I guess it's not. It's far away from intake, about as far away as it normally is. Yeah, you're getting a little. Okay. Yeah. All right. I mean, that gets the job done, and it's not going to be visible at all.
could zip tie it to the old, just hold it up like that. I don't know, good idea.
Through the hole there,
Yeah,
and then up through that.
something like that.
That wouldn't be a bad idea. Through there and through there.
Sure. Yeah, I'll throw a zip tie on there.
Why not?
Why not?
You got any fancy ones? Bugatti ones?
No, I do not.
You're supposed to say yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes, okay.
Yes, Bugatti certified.
Thank you.
And also, they're not 30 cents, they're $5 a piece.
Of course, I stepped right in that. So we will use this mount, actually, with our Bugatti authorized factory zip tie. That's absolutely stunning.
That's on the premium.
All right, one side done.
Yes.
Better than factory. And now the other one, I'm hoping it's angled the right way.
I hope so, too.
It looks better. The mount's bottom ways, though, so maybe it's the same. People might be mad about this, kind of like how they were mad about you cutting a hole in the Murcielago. Yes, but actually Bugatti themselves, I think, to replace a starter, people are getting too mad about the whole drivetrain needing to be dropped out that they're starting to cut holes to like reach some bolts.
Oh, so they're taking a cue from our video and cutting through carbon fiber to get through something.
Well, Murcielago versus Bugatti, yeah, but same company. Yeah,
So it's
exactly.
okay for them, but it's not for us.
Okay, I guess so. Yeah.
Of course.
Right. Well, hopefully this other side is a little smoother. Famous last words, right?
Yeah.
Ah, fender cover on this side, huh?
Yeah. It's a little awkward for me. I don't want to slip and hit something.
Corvette Stingray.
Yeah, look at that.
I think that actually came from your Stingray, the blue
I
one?
think so, yeah, the Nassau Blue sitting in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very nice. Bugatti Tech and Go.
Vital Protein's new blue paperboard tub will reduce 4 million pounds of plastic, the weight of 8.5 modest mega yachts, 18,000 tangerine mopeds, or 8 million rubber gardening clocks.
Going on.
Yep. You still have that one?
No, I have the 62 now.
That red one? Or
Yep.
Salmon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, it's red, yeah. Roman red.
Yeah.
No purge valves on those.
No.
That's the thing, back in the day, it just vent into the atmosphere. You don't like that because of the smell in your garage, right? You've had a few old cars.
Yeah, it actually can smell up your old car, but that's the way it was back then. Like, if you go back in time to a Kmart in the 70s, and you walk through the parking lot on a hot summer day, you can smell everyone's gas tanks. I mean, it was just venting vapors everywhere.
Not the best for the environment, which is why this whole crazy system was invented,
Yeah,
I suppose.
Yep, carbon emissions.
This side feels different.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it because are you like left-handed and right-handed now? Are you non-dominant hand? Oh, that's your right hand.
It's always different when you change at the angle. Though.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I meant.
Okay. What was wrong with your tip?
It was bad. I had to straighten my tip.
Oh, it looks like a dental tool.
It needs to be sharp, that's for sure.
I actually have a bunch of tools in my toolbox that are true dental tools.
Really?
Yep, I bought them at an estate sale or something. I've been using them for years.
On yourself or the cars?
On the cars.
Ah,
yeah.
okay.
You could use them on yourself, I suppose.
Well, as long as you didn't answer both.
No.
There's the tools wizard's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Not that different.
Nope, they work really well, though.
Well, this looks like a tooth extractor from everybody's nightmares, what Danielson has there.
It really is.
I'm hoping it'll give me some control so I don't slip and scratch something. So, nice and careful.
This is where Wizards Insurance Claims Adjuster is clenched right now. Just full butt pucker. Look at these Bugatti bolts. All of them.
Well,
Have the press on them.
That says Ed Bolian on each bolt.
It's the Bugatti logo.
Okay. I suppose I'll let it.
I know you keep mixing it up.
Yeah.
Much to Ed's delight. Then the moment of truth will be at the fuel pump. Oh boy.
Yep, it's all in there.
Do your job, purge valve, zip tie, JETA thing. I bring this cheap scanner with me to clear them all out. Here we go. Will that be the last time? Well, no, it certainly won't be the last time, but at least for the evaporative emissions for a while. I'll let you know at the gas pump.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to find out. I think it's probably going to fix it.
Because it's sitting all the fuel vapors in. Please, Bugatti God. Alright. Start. Check your lights, it's staying off. It is staying very, very off. I have no lights. I have no warning lights whatsoever for anything. It's fixed. A $10 Volkswagen Jetta part and a zip tie fixed my Bugatti Veyron. What? Thank you so much.